you're watching Dukascopy TV with me, Natalie MacDonald. We are outside of the studio today here at the Intercontinental Hotel Geneva for the AIC luncheon. I'm going to be speaking to President of Advance and Head of IKEA Switzerland, Simona Scarpaleggia. Simona, thank you so much for joining us today.
My pleasure.
Now, firstly, can you walk us through your experience as a woman in business and how did this prompt you to become involved with Advance?
Well, as many managers, both men and women, I've been working hard. I have an education, I was prepared, I have a leadership, but as many women in my same conditions, I had to overcome some gender biases. Sometimes the working environment was not so favorable, so I had to work harder, maybe the double than the men, and that made me think, I made it somehow, but what can I do to support other women not to go through the same path, maybe have a better life, but this doesn't clash with men interested, of course.
You've previously stated that advancing women is a crucial sustainability matter. Can you expand on this for our viewers?
Yes, I see sustainability as a topic that has three dimensions. It's social, it's environmental, of course, and it is economic. And if you look at the women, they have, of course, a crucial role in society, being half of the population. But still, you can see that 1/3 of this women population is under constraint. And this is unbearable and not acceptable. The second thing is more on the economic side, and you can see that also women are half of the workforce, but still they don't get to a minimal part of leadership positions. And thirdly, women are responsible for purchasing decisions in most businesses, and in businesses as IKEA, they are responsible for 80% of the purchasing decisions. So how come that companies neglect women as talented employees and as valuable customers? This is unsustainable, don't you think so?
Indeed. Well, now, in addition to being president of Advance, you are also head of IKEA Switzerland. How have you encouraged the organisation to take steps towards becoming a women-friendly workplace?
Well, being part of IKEA, we are particularly interested in this topic, and we have been working for some years on a global level in advancing women in our organization. So when I joined IKEA Switzerland 4 years ago, we already had a good base. Today I can say half of the management team is women and the other half is men. But most importantly, we have a very balanced pipeline of young leaders and middle managers who can get to higher positions in the future in order to get this balance in place again and again.
They say that the proof is in the pudding. Are you noting an improvement both in terms of the day-to-day running of the office and also in overall corporate performance?
There's two things that I would like to underline. Number one, it's related to results. And results are positive in our world, in IKEA Switzerland, in IKEA in general, but also in the statistics that you can see when women have a role also in leadership positions. Again, without excluding men, but cooperating. The second point is more related to the working climate. It is fantastic, I have to say, to have mixed teams where there's no prevalence of one gender or the other. The dynamics are much more fluid and more positive. I have a much higher value.
Now, Advance is hoping to increase the total number of participating firms to 30 before the end of 2014. With organisations such as IKEA taking a stronger line in this matter, is this indicative of corporations seeing the value in both this initiative and also the cause as a whole?
Yes, we are in a good way towards this goal because we started in September with 8 members, and today after 9 months we are 24, so we're getting closer. But it is because the companies that participate to Advance, they do believe that by sharing best practices and cooperating, we will get much better motivation and improvements in the performance of our ladies, but also we want to make, and most importantly, a fair point in society, saying that if we as companies take these responsibilities to increase women in leadership positions, most probably we can be the good example.
Simona, thank you so much for joining us today. Real pleasure speaking with you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.